Let me just tag people right now. So.
Yeah, I tagged you maybe. Press OK, because I know last time I did it, it kept going.
That's right. Facebook blog also.
Yo, yo. Yo, yo. Mike's is live. 1, 2. D. Shout out to all my barbers, shout out to all my stylists. We are Beards and Baldheads, sorry for the delay. As we get everything in order. You know, I'm your host, Fat Lace. Got Mr. Aggie Pride himself.
Yo, what up, what up?
It's been a minute. A lot of things been going on. I feel like I'm disappearing on a, whatever angle I'm at. Disappearing like the Pats when they lost to my Did we beat the
You don't
Chiefs?
even know who they play.
We beat the Chiefs. Who we beat? Did we beat them?
who are you talking about?
You the
Who's we?
Pats. Shout out to all my Kansas City Chiefs fan. I'm gonna start off like that. You know, all my NFL people.
Yeah, we didn't play the Chiefs.
We didn't play y'all. Y'all be looking at NFL scores like I'm about to come hard with some stats, and I'll be wrong. I'm like, nah, that's
True.
another.
Yeah, they played the Broncos. The Chiefs.
We played the Broncos, and we won.
They won.
Didn't y'all lose?
Snowing out there in Denver.
Did y'all lose?
We had a bad day, but you know, yeah, we did. I'll take it.
Yo, that's the best way.
Cam looking crazy.
That's the best way of saying someone lost. Like, we had a bad day.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens. You know,
Can't win them all.
it happens to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I done had some bad days, some
Yeah, it
great
was
ones.
snowing out at the Denver game, so that was kind of.
Sound like an excuse.
Nah, that's y'all beat Denver, not us.
Oh, we
didn't
did.
play them.
I mean, I'll be forgetting.
But
who
it's
we-
October
What is
25th,
it?
and it was snowing out.
October 25th. It's a lot of things about to pop up. That Halloween is coming. Y'all got your costumes.
Nope.
Me neither, but I definitely like this one costume I saw right here. Check this out right here, D.
Wow, these young ladies did an amazing job with their Halloween costumes.
That is a
They are
ill.
trophies. Nice. Spray painted gold.
Sorry for everybody that I'm trying to. This is gonna kill me tonight. See how I give you my new phone for 1 day and a half, 1 second and a half, and you can't get this going on. Sorry we got this technical difficulty going on, but my peoples who hold it down with me. Shout out to T in the building. Shout out to the Soul Survivor Barry who's not here, and everybody on the check-in. If I don't get to you, you know, shout out to y'all. I want to give a shout out, a special one, before we continue, to a few people that's going to be on the show coming up, and great supporters. My man Brian Johnson, man, yo B, I can't wait till you come on. Shout out to Alicia Williams. She got the ill clothing line that's coming up. Boutique, I should say. And shout out to my boy Terry, hairstylist in the field, one of the best to do it. I can't wait to have you on. It's going to be an epic show. So definitely shout out to all my barbers and hairstylists. We're going to get to that talk right in the beginning, because everything starts with the hair.
I miss having a stylist on.
I miss y'all. We gonna get back to it. So T figured it out. We're gonna get back on this IG live. That was a little delay. We're gonna get to this because everything start with the hair. You know, it means so much. You know, my brother had me feeling decent. You know, one of my favorite rappers, a good friend of mine's been sending me music, and I missed a lot of music, dude. I missed a lot of good music out there, and I missed that last Carter joint from Wayne, from Lil Wayne.
Which one? The one that
the five, was that the
that
five?
That was like a remastered, or that was just a re-release of some stuff too, though.
That's what it was.
He had some new music on it, but it was a re-release of some old music too.
He got super busy.
You know how people do nowadays. They release the same album.
I missed it the first time anyway.
Had 2 songs on. So a lot of that was kind of old, and
I missed it the first time.
Replayed, but some of it was hot. I listened to it.
Yo, he had this one joint with Kendrick that I thought was real ill.
K-Dot?
Yeah, one with K-Dot. He had another one with Ray. Ray bouncing with his flows. You know what I'm saying? It was real nice with it. You know, I love Wayne as an artist. One of the illest to do it. But when I saw this picture, shout out to the flyest guy on earth for putting this up. When I saw this picture of his hair,
fish strips.
Can nobody tell me this ain't 3 pieces of fish? Right here, I don't know what's going on.
Wayne's got some struggle dreads, if you ask me. I don't know what
he got the struggle?
Yeah.
I'm like...
That one looked it looked like fried fish. Sorry.
Whiting?
I'm hungry.
Whiting?
Definitely whiting.
From TJ?
Thin strips, nah. They got
the thin ones?
Nah, TJ's ain't that thin. That look like some homecoming fried fish. Right
Ooh, G-Ho.
G-Ho?
No G-Ho.
No G-Ho.
That fried fish hair looks crazy.
That would have been this coming up Saturday, too.
You know, a lot of these MCs, they started with their hair, and their hair made them like the ones that we strive for. I still think Criss Cross had a weave with them braids.
Criss Cross?
Them braids, when they came out, I want to say they was extensions. I could be wrong.
They weren't that long, though, so.
They was longer than when I had my high top when it came out. So, you know, maybe I'm just hating. I don't know. You know what I mean? But it's a lot of people. Like I said, it starts with the hair. T, what you think about this hair right here? Would you date a guy? Can you only be a Wayne when your hair looks like this?
No, I don't like that.
Is your mic on, T?
Hello?
Which one is she? Could you date a man like this? Ladies, let me know. Could you date a man with the hair looking like Wayne like this with the fish fry?
No, I can't do that.
He has some.
It's a little bit too homeless for me.
Too homeless.
Too homeless. His baby mothers are some bad ones.
Yeah.
What was it? Nivea? She.
He got a kid with Nivea?
Yeah, he got
Yeah.
one with her.
And his hair looked like that too.
Oh my God.
Had one with Lauren.
I'm mad at him
Did
for
you
that.
take a shot
I'm
at the
mad
kid?
her.
Yo, hold up. Yo, see, first of all, you know, you were not supposed to talk about kids, right? Because isn't that against the law? Like we talk, I am so disappearing right now with this shot, gentlemen. But I don't know what happened. But I know that's the Lord right there, because that is, I don't know. That's the Lord coming in, being mad at Beards and Baldheads because they say you should not talk about people's kids. And here go T talking about daggone Lil Wayne's son.
I didn't say nothing.
You shouldn't do stuff like that.
I just took a drink.
Children are our future.
Right.
You know.
You said something about his hair. The hair is
Teach
not
it
the
well,
future.
and you know how the rest of that song go. I don't know. All I know is sexual chocolate. After sexual chocolate,
Let them lead the way.
Let them lead
Oh
the
my
way.
God.
But he led the wrong way with his hairstyle.
We used to have to sing that at Cook School.
We
Remember that?
did.
Oh my God.
I was terrible.
I was mouth syncing.
I was lip syncing too. You know, I definitely was, man. I'm not sure, but it's messed up, T. That's messed up. Somebody loves Wayne. Somebody loves Wayne's son. Like the way you getting at him, it's not what's up, man. Like what's them disclaimers? All opinions from Beards and Baldhead. Just those don't hold us accountable.
Those of T, Tania.
Yes, don't hold us accountable. Or BKS1 Radio. It's not. You know, but yeah, like we really can't just, you know, blame him. We had some weird styles like starting off in the beginning. You know, this big thing in hip hop right now is a versus that's going on. You know, Busta Rhymes calling everybody out.
Nobody wants that work.
Nobody wants that smoke. You know, the best verses you can check. Mostly, the best verses is probably Fridays. You know, when you got my man the General holding it down with the verses. If y'all haven't seen it, y'all need to get to the battles. That I'm saying the name. Give me the name right. The head to head. I'm still waiting for my rematch with the head to head. He made me suffer. He's treating me real light skinned tonight. That's why I'm fading right now. You know, we're gonna do a battle. So let's go like a hair battle. Let's see who will win a hair battle. Let's go back to them R&B days.
Who are the candidates?
We're gonna go with light skin because I'm feeling like we got some light skin and dark skin beef tonight. That's why they keep messing with our lights right now.
Are we going?
We're gonna
light
start.
skin and juicy or light skin and dry?
We're gonna go light skin and this is kind of dry. So let's start with a verses with the hairstyles in the 80s. We got DeBarge right here. Ooh. We got DeBarge. You see his. I was kind of DeBarge when growing up. I don't
Is
have
that a mullet? Technically a mullet?
I don't know if that's a mullet. Like I had the shag.
I mean, business in the front, party in the back.
But now he's going against one of the best in the 80s. We're only going with hairstyles, not music. When it comes to this verse, we're talking hairstyles, 80s, light skin versus dark skin. Who won this? So we starting with DeBarge because that DeBarge hair was getting them. Ask your mama.
So was the drugs.
What is he looking at?
I don't know what he's looking at. But and so was the drugs. So the drugs in the hairstyle
Rick James
also exuded through this one right here. Rick James. So who wins this battle?
I got Rick.
This versus Rick James or DeBarge with this
As far as the hair,
hairstyle versus 80s.
Rick James used juice to get his like that,
I'm gonna
right?
have to go with
Who y'all got?
I got DeBarge.
You got.
with Rick.
You going with Rick? You going with Rick? I don't even know. Is Rick's hair real?
It's that soul glow.
It's that soul glow. It don't matter. You going with him? I think. Is Super Freak? You
I
think
don't
it's
think
real?
it's real.
So Rick James. So who you got, D? You got.
I got Rick.
You said they got wigs back
They
then?
didn't have weaves back then.
They did have weaves back then. That's how them women fooled us in the 80s. They did have
Watch
weaves.
this movie, Bad Hair.
I watched it.
You watched it?
Yeah. Oh, you know I did. All day. You know. So who we giving with? We got Rick James. You got
I got Rick.
you got Rick. Rick won. Rick beat El DeBarge. So I guess he won that verse. It wasn't, too hard, but let's speed it up to more of our tempo. Like the late 80s, early 90s when it came to the hairstyles with the light skin versus dark
You used to
skin.
switch it up a lot back in those days.
I used to switch up a lot. Who had the best hairstyle
Back in then?
back in these days with these two with the verses? Because these were
I don't know if it's
monumental
in the verses. I don't know
cuts.
who's on this, but I would
These
have to
were
go with
monumental
Kid.
cuts.
Kid would get a high score.
Well, we gonna start with Kid because Kid is
Oh.
representing the light skinned brothers. That high top was epic.
All right there. That's. I'll go ahead. I can never.
Did
get
we feel
that.
Kid?
That
Can you
wasn't
see
me.
Kid from Kid and Play? Kid and Play. Yeah, he had a major one. But then this brother right here,
Kid didn't age well.
he did not age well. He did not.
He did not age well.
He did not age well.
Sorry, Kid.
Because Kid turned into this guy right here, and they said, you can read that, D.
How
What did it say?
how light skinned chicks look when they go natural, and
Ooh, so every light skinned
Gotta
woman,
picture Kid with
some of y'all be careful, my ladies out there. Natural might not be for you.
Right.
Just be careful because you could look like Kid. And Cousin D just said he did not age well. But his opponent on the verses, it's my man right here, Bobby Brown.
the Gumby.
Bob one.
That might be the only one that could take Kid out in this. Like, not only does he have the Gumby, check, he got the Gumby, he got the parts to the side.
He got the parts to the side.
And you know who took him to get that?
Yes. Now, let me tell you, an epic show. Salute to the general. And I'm going to replay that. And we found out how the process of when he got his Gumby. Shout out to Smooth B from Nice and Smooth. Actually called in the show and let shout out to my brother Jock in the A. He let us know the reason why he got that cut. Smooth B took him to the barber uptown and said, you should get this type of haircut. Get the Gumby. It wasn't a little accident like on TV where they on the movie went like that. That wasn't real. Smooth B is the reason why he got that Gumby cut. Shout out to Smooth B. and Greg Knights. I love those guys right there. But
I
damn,
left my Philly at home.
do you have another? We got a caller, my brother.
get
Who
blunted,
we
my
got?
brother.
We have a caller. Beards and Baldheads. Who we have on the line? Which one?
This is Will from New York, man.
My brother Will. What's going on, man? Yo, who do we got? Can you hear me? Thanks. This is my brother Costco, my boy Will right here. What's going on, brother? Are you watching?
Yeah, you know, I'm checking it out right now. You know,
So
what I'm saying?
can we get your vote?
Yeah, you know, listen, I see you doing your thing up there. You know, you trying to be the modern day Ty Bridges. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I give you all the respect for that. But I'm looking at it like this, man. You guys are talking about 80s hair, man. Yo, you gotta give some love.
Can we get your votes
guys,
first?
man.
Can we get your votes? Who you got, Rick
All
James or DeBarge?
Well, first of all, I'm rolling with the barge, first and foremost, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, if you guys gonna talk about 80s hair, man, you gotta give some love to my man Shabadoo, you know, from the Breaking movies, and then of course, man, Morris Day.
Shabadoo always had the hat on though.
Ooh.
Shabadoo had the hat on all the time. I'm trying to tilt his brim. And
No
shit while
doubt.
he dancing, but that is my movie.
You know what I'm saying? And then of course Morris Day, man.
Morris Day was chill. Morris Day was chill. The whole Prince vibe, you know. I tried to wrap it all in one with Rick James and in the bars because they all was like a little mix collage of
I know what you
hairstyles.
did. You kept it on the coke habit, huh? That's what you did.
I
With them two.
tried to keep it with the coke.
I see
You
what
know,
you
you know,
did. I see what you did.
you know. So what about when it comes to Kid and Bobby Brown? Which one you got?
Man, listen. Either
Not that
way,
kid.
I would have gotten in trouble if I let my hair grow out like that, man. But I'm gonna go with Bobby because I'm like, listen, both of them had the fades working. Both of them were nasty on the dance floor. But I mean, yo, Bobby was just that dude, man.
Bobby definitely was that dude. He definitely wanted to be Bobby then. You gotta be Bobby now. I'm with you. Bobby was definitely that dude. You know. What else is going on, man? So we got your vote on that. What else you got going, Costco?
Nothing, man. You know me, moving and shaking, grinding, doing what I always do. You know what I'm saying? But I was definitely checking this out tonight. You know what I'm saying? I had to call in and show some love, man. You know how that is.
Definitely. I appreciate that, and please share the show because we got more that's gonna come along.
All right, definitely.
Definitely. I'll holler at you, baby. Appreciate it.
All right, man.
My
You guys have a
LIU
good one,
family.
man. Be well.
All right, baby. One. You know. So yeah, man. So we saying, General, is no more music over here, or you turn it. So yeah, he won. So I feel dark skin is winning right now. It's cool, you know. Hair means a lot. Hair's been meaning a lot forever. Cause if you don't have hair, they gonna look at you a little different. Like you ain't never see, you never seen a president bald. George Washington and all of them back in them days with that white thing they had on, that was a wig. That was a wig. The wig was like this wig right here. So like if it was one of us, we would have to wear this right here if we was trying to
Look like the dude from Thor. Idris Elba's character.
He does look like that right there. Can you see yourself with this?
Unfortunately, not.
I can't either.
You know, I've never had hair more than so high anyway, so I can't imagine.
But they don't, in presidential, they don't take you seriously if you don't have hair. It's just an ongoing thing, debate. I don't think people even realize you never seen a bald president. And when they didn't have hair, they wore wigs.
Like, I don't know. I haven't seen all the presidents, but I'd have to look into history. Maybe.
Yeah, that's a lace front. That's real. General, this is all real right here. This is a real fake hair that men can wear right here. You know, like
I might do it as like a prank, you know, like not even a prank, like a joke, like here, put this on for 24 hours and see if react, you know.
I think I would feel myself too much.
I feel like I'm too recognizable. Not that I'm anybody.
Your
but
cousin
like,
D, you Mr. Aggie Pride himself, D Hack. What are you talking about? Julio Hackett on the low.
I won't do it.
You wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do this either. But T, if this happened with you, cause we got my homegirl T in the building. Cause we just talking about the fake hair. But if this, if you want to read it.
In the middle of your date, his beard slips off. What's your next move? T.
What's the next
His
move?
beard?
Cause yo,
His beard starts
cause
peeling off. If you're at a table with a dude on a date, all right?
I'll probably do what I just did. Stick
Cause we gotta put this out here.
Glad you wasn't on camera for that, but pull up to the mic. Let us know. You got to charge.
You can take the
Come on,
mic
you
off.
gotta handle the
Cause some women
Handle the
acting
mic.
like,
Handle the
fellas,
mic.
y'all
You got
know y'all done been around some
You
women
can handle
and their
it.
lashes, those big broom
Put it close to the
lashes, the mink lashes have came off, and you had to see it before. Shout out to all my women. I love your lashes. I'm just saying.
Oh, that's even better.
Y'all know when it looks like a centipede on her chest. You like, ooh, you try not to, but it could happen on dates. Oh, when the lashes look like a centipede. That's
I
what I'm
get
talking.
individual lashes.
You get into shout out.
Or you wake up and
She
like
got-
a girl's
she
lashes
got
on your
money.
pillow in your room or something like that. So even better to me, like
That means they weren't touching.
imagine
you.
you with a guy and you like him mainly because his beard, right? You know,
Yeah.
he might be a good guy. We all are
Nice.
with beards anyway, you know. But he got a beard. You have a night with him, and you wake up and you roll over in bed and half his beard is off. Like, what do you do? That's better than going.
I don't know. It depends
Because
how
you
he
done
looks
committed at
without
that
it.
point.
Is she being?
You gonna pull it off? You gonna just pat it back on for him? Like,
Oh, I'm
here?
definitely not patting anything back.
Is-
You
on.
gonna take a picture and hold it for
Is she
ammo?
gonna-
Like,
I
you
would
gonna
probably,
do something.
I probably laugh in his face for one.
You gonna wake him up to laugh at him?
Wouldn't be able to hold it in.
Are you gonna have adhesive glue? Do I get a point?
Adhesive?
Yeah, I get a point for adhesive. I don't know. I barely could say it, but adhesive glue. Y'all know that glue to get them tracks right.
It depends how he looks. Like I wouldn't even be mad. I mean, chicks take their hair off, so you know.
Different though. I'm not putting my beard on a fake face for the night so it can air
I
out
don't
or
believe
whatever.
it. I yo,
I probably would definitely laugh though. I can't see myself not laughing. Like I
I
probably
could see
laugh
you
in
laughing.
his face. Probably laugh in his face, which probably would make him mad because most dudes get mad. You laugh in their face. But I don't know. I definitely, if he looked good without the beard, then it would be. I'd be like, all right, like we definitely had
You
to have a
only see the side of his
conversation.
face, though. You only see that one side. What is, you gotta
Yo,
put the whole thing on to see
this
that.
ain't first date.
You
This
trying to check
this
it?
is
You trying to
eighth.
imagine
Yo,
the other
yo,
side?
yo,
Like,
T, this is eighth date. This
checking
ain't
that one
first date.
angle, like,
This is how many days?
This eighth date. This not first date.
she
And- and-
committed.
and-
She done woke up with the nigga.
Yeah, but you didn't know it was this, and you see this.
Yeah. I don't know. I probably had to laugh and leave.
Yo, that's what I
Back your
thank
shit
you.
up, right?
Thank
Like,
you.
Laugh and
Thank you.
leave.
I was not believing you are
Yeah,
staying.
laugh
If that ever does happen, can you text me and let me know so I can just.
Laugh.
I ain't dated a dude a minute though with a beard, and that's my thing. Bald heads and beards.
Cause you around
Right,
us, you
right.
part of the team. It's nothing.
Right.
It's nothing
but
to you.
I ain't dated for a good little while.
Oh man.
You know, man, it just puzzles me when I see all this stuff and we talking about that and everybody talking about voting, and I swear I'm probably the most detached from this voting for him right here. You know, everybody's mad.
45.
Either they mad about voting or they're super proud about voting right now.
Or a lot of people are mad at who they have to vote for.
I think
Yeah.
as well. I'm like, who we got running? I don't know their names. for
Me
real.
either. This is the first year I actually considered not voting. I'm going to vote, but I actually like I already mailed in my ballot, but I actually was just like, for what?
I'm almost to the point where I don't even really think. I think you're gonna get a kind of reaction either way. I think it's up in the air. So
Yeah.
It's funny when people get upset for having the right to align themselves or ask questions when it comes to people voting. You got people wanting to be mad at Ice Cube. People want to be mad at 50. People want to be mad at Ye. And I'm like, yo, they in a different tax bracket, different level, and they got a different view in life. Why can't they ask for us or have any type of question or alliance with the president?
So next week we can bring this up. Listen to Joe Rogan had the Kanye West interview. I started that. I was about 15, 20 minutes in and was busy. So we got to listen to that and talk about it next week because Kanye opens up in interviews when he sits down with famous people because he wants to push his agenda and throw his conspiracy stuff out there. And some of the stuff he says starting off is kind of out there. So we need to listen to that and if you want to hear that type of topic.
I'm like, yo, I'm hearing all these people, yo, why they mad? The cutting off the Ice Cube, the mad at 50 Cent. And I'm like, yo, man, vote for who you feel comfortable with. That's what and I'm tired of only people really getting excited for the president. and they don't really care about who is running their own city or running their board of education. I want everybody who hoopla about voting, pay attention to those other ballots, other people
Kanye
on it.
Votes?
Huh?
You think Kanye getting votes?
I will vote for him. I will vote for him. Over Trump. Not over the other people. But over Trump, I would. You say it's bipolar serious? I would only vote for him over Trump. But over anybody else, nah.
But you gotta think, a predominant number of people in this country are looking at one side like, if we vote for him, or if they vote for him, or if he's voted in, period, he could die. And now we got a black woman running the country. That's a fear on a lot of minds out there, and not even just the ones who we might think it may be. So you got to throw that in there too. Like, I think we're kind of screwed not all around, but we're kind of screwed either way. So you have to vote more inside your communities to kind of make sure that that's run first. Cause
yo, D, you make a great point that I even looked at. But I thought about that point when Hillary was running. In America, we don't want a woman in charge.
Even though still, like, you knew who she was since, a minute. So she had much more of a deeper background in history, regardless than Kamala did. So, same thing. But
Kim Kardashian ain't producing my album. Mixtape dropping soon, that Piff. Beards and Baldheads, if y'all ain't know, be on Live in the Cypher this Wednesday promoting my new, y'all, they was watching when I was spitting last time.
Word,
I got a few double taps, a few of them. But yeah, so what? That was his wife. So like I said, Kim Kardashian ain't gonna produce my albums. I don't care if she married to Ye. How many times she been in the store? So looking at Hillary, for me just looking at it, a lot of people would be monkey see, monkey do. Mm-hmm. So let me rock with her because your husband, you know what I'm saying, he did this. So now let me rock with her. But the big viewpoint in America, a lot of people do not want a woman in charge globally. We're gonna look weak. It is whack, but it's the truth. How many women are running the world besides Beyonce and her songs?
No, there's a few. You got a lot of people in Europe and
Queen, no doubt.
Asia and India, parts of that there are women that, have been running stuff. Like, you have Margaret Thatcher, who was the prime minister over there in England and stuff like that. So places have done it and have been successful and ran, and nothing's happened. So it's just that for so long, look who has been over here. It's been controlled by whiteness since they landed on this rock. We ain't land on the rock, so you know how that goes.
So it's our ego. The American ego. The American male ego.
You can't say that. It's the American males that are in power's issue, not us.
No, not when I mean us.
Ego. That's not us.
I'm not even including us. I'm Dominican. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they. That's beyond my. That's way upon a different hierarchy for us. But at the same time, you have to look into the history of the country to understand kind of what is going on. No, they don't want a woman. Women only been allowed to vote since what year exactly?
I think it was 1842 when Columbus sailed the ocean blue. I don't know the rhyme. I need a rhyme for me to remember.
I think women got the right to vote in like 1918 or 19.
General, did you pass social studies and know this one right here?
I actually did. Let me go way back because I know when women just was allowed to get their own bank account in 1974. People didn't know that.
Damn. I hope y'all heard that right there.
Yeah, it was finally official, federal, across the board.
Jeez. And my phone is really dead. Women's right to vote. T, how do y'all feel? T, how do you feel about that? Because you're a woman. All woman. You a boss. Having a woman in charge. Sometimes, and you're a black woman.
Yeah, I don't really like her as a candidate. I'm not really a.
It ain't got nothing to do with all the other stuff.
Fan of her. But,
why not?
I don't know, just stuff that I was seeing before she was selected as a running mate. Just
Black girls rock.
I was hearing on Hot 97 and things that.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Just like her kind of like perpetrating like certain things, like just trying to. I guess she was just trying to get the vote, so she was trying to.
She said Tupac is the greatest rapper alive.
Like stuff and like stuff like that. Like,
Alive.
yeah,
Still breathing.
like little things like that.
She know where he at in Cuba.
But I mean,
Right.
even with hers, I mean, everybody got their dirt. Everybody did their
Yeah.
thing. You know they're gonna dig it up right now around election times. Even with all of that, people still get that dirt dug up, and they still get elected. So it's about what they do once they in there.
Yeah.
To me, it's all right. You got dirt. I just want you to be cool. That's all it takes for me. Cause I really can't control but so much. So like, oh, Bill Clinton, you playing the sax on Arsenio? I rock with you, bro. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. Obama, you going for North Carolina? They actually won that year. We did win that year. I rock with you too, and you black. I'm making my presidential stuff so simple for myself because I know it's only gonna affect me, but so much.
I know people that don't vote that say, "Hey, I don't vote and I don't complain." Like I heard people say that before. I'm like, wow. Like,
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do? Like you can't just sit there and be silent. I think you have to speak up and do something to have some type of direction as far as what you want and how you would like your community, your city, or even your state to run. So
my thing is be well informed. My thing
general.
is though, be well informed.
exactly.
Do your research, man. I hear so much garbage, and I see so much garbage on social media. I'm like, yo, research. It's easy to research now. It's not that hard.
Google it
and get your facts right. So people talking all this crime bill, but Biden with the crime bill, whenever he locked so many. First of all, did y'all know the National Black Caucus endorsed that crime bill? Do people know that? They don't talk about that part. Everybody leaves that part out, right?
And there was a bunch of other things that was involved in that
Yes.
too that were very beneficial for a lot of us.
Facts. And then the actual police departments helped put together that crime bill. So, but see, we leave a lot of facts out because we want to try to justify a certain agenda, and that's the problem I got with people. And then you talk about Kamala Harris, right? As a prosecutor, what's the job of a prosecutor?
To lock people
to
up.
lock you up.
Okay, but then everybody leaves out all her accomplishments as a senator. Things she's been a part of as a senator, people leave out.
Did they have to read that?
Research that.
What reason for what?
And that's the biggest
If it ain't
issue.
on a meme, I don't care about
That's
it.
what I'm saying. Do your research, man. You talk. People talk about Donald, and when I see Latinos talking about Latinos for Trump, and I see certain, people that I know or whatever, young heads that I know saying, "Well, Trump is that dude. Well, I'll vote for Trump," and blah blah blah. I'm like, why though? Why? If you're gonna pull Biden's crime bill, then go back to Trump's history, right? When he wanted to lock up the Central Park Five and have them executed, not locked up, executed, and took out ads in the New York Post and different newspapers to promote having them executed and killed, and they were innocent. Then talk about his fake-ass schools and the bogus-ass schools that he had around the colleges, business colleges he had, scamming kids out of their money. We don't talk about that with Trump. Then talk about the 6 discrimination lawsuits that he had because he did not want to hire black people, and he did not want black people in his buildings and whatever. He said they would scare his investors away. We don't research that. But you saying you want to vote for this man. Why?
Because he put Nene in charge. You don't watch Atlanta Housewives?
Come on.
Because he
man.
says ill shit. Because he says crazy, he speaks his mind. That's the part, that's that. And I hate to say that we use the word millennials because I think it's past that stage because some of us will fall in that same category. But in that stage, it's like, if they say what they want, we fuck with them.
Right.
Like,
But no accountability.
Right. And then here's the thing too, even with 50, right? So everybody going at 50, right? 50 put up
45
whatever.
cents.
Yeah, I know Trump is a racist, but hey, that tax bill, blah, 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 he put it up, and 50 is the world's biggest troll. But at the same time, 50 actually put that up for our benefit. I know 50 knows the average American does not make more than $400,000 a year.
Correct.
He knew that when he posted that. Feel me? So at the same time, it's the old Jedi mind trick. Like, you know what? The average American don't make $400,000 a year. I'm going to let my people know. Biden's tax plan covers you, right? If you make under $400,000 a year, and you get certain tax benefits and certain tax breaks if you make under $400,000 a year. And this is on his website. Did anybody go to Joe Biden's website? Who went to Trump's website?
Was it on a meme?
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't on a meme.
We only read memes. That's the Bible.
It wasn't on a meme. So you rocking with 50 like, oh, if 50 doing it, and 50 got millions of followers, I'm going to follow 50 because 50 is, man, get the hell out of here. 50 knew what he was doing, and that's why I wasn't even mad at him.
Thank you. People, and so many people looking at 50 and think they don't think. They don't think of his genius because he's a rapper. So they think, oh, he just said it, and he says it with nothing, you know what I'm saying, behind it. It's a reason why he'll say, thank you, General, for that right there.
Yeah,
you know
I'm just saying, man, please start doing your research, people, and just read for yourself besides something, a meme, and stop falling for clickbait, too. So you'll see something that's posted up on social media with a quick headline that says, Charlemagne endorses Trump because Trump will talk to young black voters. But then when you read and you look at the whole interview, that's not exactly what he said, right? He didn't take no position on who he endorses or who he's going to vote. He didn't take no position on it. But you'll see the clickbait, and I know about that because I'm a marketer. You'll see the clickbait, and you'll just rock with that. You'll rock with the headlines without reading the story, and that's our biggest problem.
That is. It has to be a meme. General, don't go nowhere, because since you in a hot chair and we talking about what's really going on in this world, who will win this battle right here? Dion, you could, Cousin D.
Who y'all got in a versus battle between Scam Likely and the extended car warranty people?
Whew.
I'm going to go with the extended car warranty
Extended
people
car?
because they've hit me from like 17 different numbers, and they so close to home. I'm like, damn, and they hit my work phone too. And I'm like, shit, is this somebody from work? It got to the point where I got to let people leave a message, or like, I'm going to just send them straight to voicemail.
Yo, those calls, I had one of them calls. I'm like, oh, it's like 9:15. I don't know this area code. One of those, extended call. I'm like, what? I took a lift.
So did you ever
try to
have them connect and talk to somebody from there?
No,
I haven't, but they're calling from places like I got a call from Plainfield. They're like calling from like local.
They get local
numbers,
extensions.
yeah,
to
and
do
I'm
it
just
from.
like.
So I answered one day and I said, I want to speak to somebody. No, I want to speak to somebody. Let me know. I want to know my car warranty. Somebody answered like, hello, sir. How can we help you? I said, what fucking kind of car do I drive? They said, what is your name, sir? I was like, you calling me? You don't know my name? What kind of car do I drive? I'm sorry, sir. We have to get beep. I was like, man, so now you never know, but I go with them.
You go with the extended. Everybody with extended, yeah. Yo, they are wilding right now. I'm like, damn. They used to have a little bit of manners. Like they ain't call past 8:30. 8 o'clock. They wilding. I got one at 9:15 when I was running late here. Sorry, y'all, but that's
on OT.
He was on OT. Word. They bugging. I don't know. I might have to answer one of those phone calls one time.
The Scam Likely, when that was all the people trying to get the African people trying to get your relatives kidnapped.
Let him hear you on the mic, TDK. You got boss. We know.
There's a number you can call. You go online and it like you put your phone number in and it'll stop like certain calls. I'll text it to you. I gotta remember what site it is, but you put your phone number in and it'll block certain calls for like a certain amount of time. You just gotta keep adding your number to it.
Word. I definitely need that one right there, man. Cause you said so those two. I got cash to buy your crib. Like, yo, y'all bugging out here, man. Let's get it right. Y'all need to just do honest things like join a susu and your life will be great. Oh, why y'all laughing? Oh, y'all can't give me 500 and I'll turn it into 45. No?
Right. I'm old school. I was a part of the original pair.
You was part of the original pair, bitch? Just give me 500. See, I'll give you 45. Real. Shout out to everybody who did get their money back.
Read us a message from one of your sugar daddies?
Shout out to everybody who got their money back for the suit. So everybody,
you don't gotta tell her who it's from. Oh man.
T, you wanna get OnlyFans?
What?
You wanna get OnlyFans?
Nobody said you responded.
Yo, dudes have been going to OnlyFans. Shout out to and everybody who I don't shout on the check-in. I just got this new phone. I'm not gonna say T hated on me and broke because it's froze right now. I can't even check your joints how I usually do. iPhone people, you gotta watch those iPhone people. You gotta watch them. So anybody on the check-in, I'm sorry that I can't shout y'all out, even read y'all comments right now. It's those iPhone people. You know what I'm saying? But
people are making a killing.
Y'all making a killing. It's brand new. I was on the trap phone. Y'all, I did feel like I was hustling something. I had West Side Gun playing. Rubber Bands and Weight was playing. I'm looking out the window like I did.
Oh, yeah,
I ain't do nothing.
Bag up something.
I ain't do nothing. Where we was at? You know, OnlyFans. Yeah, back. Thank you, General. Thank you, General. OnlyFans.
Is it free?
No, it's like $19.99 a month, I think. Now
per person?
It's different.
Yeah.
It's different.
Everybody's different.
Yeah.
So,
people got their own rates?
$29.99.
I saw some for like $5.99. But yo, this is my thing. You can have nothing. Like, you don't have to show a preview of nothing, right? And you can have, say, okay, I got 5 videos or whatever. This I do know. I did click on this part. But what happens is, if they already get your credit card information, yo, you could have had pictures of dogs and pictures of you fully dressed with nothing, you know.
And you're getting it, yeah.
And you got
but
that
that's
$20.
why you have to wait, because some people, like, when they're first starting it, they don't have fees. Like, they'll let a certain amount of people in for free, or whatever. Like the first 50, first 100. So if you on it, then you get it free, and that's it.
Amber Rose
And
did
what you
that.
call and you know Lisa Ray's on it now. She did a thing with Drea. Her and Drea.
Yeah, but are they busting it open?
I don't know.
Who?
Watch that.
Well, that's
I
mean,
watch
that's what
Lisa
makes
Ray.
it
I
worth
watch
it. I don't want to
Pornhub
see
for
them.
free. Like
Lisa Ray is on it.
But you can't see.
It's my ex-girlfriend on it. B Simone.
All right.
I don't like it no more either, T. I just wanted to make sure.
Y'all broke up?
Yeah, we broke up.
New phone, who this?
Yo, here's the OnlyFans scam.
I'm gonna like
man.
to pick tonight.
Here's the thing, right? So, just say you surfing Instagram. Not to say I know this.
Nah. But yeah, you know. Disclaimer.
Hypothetically.
Do you want to give the disclaimer?
Nope.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. So just say you hitting that search thing on Instagram, you see all the things pop up, and you see the pretty girl pop up, whatever like that.
They get you in the algorithm.
And then it's like, click the link in my bio. Swipe, and then it comes up. OnlyFans, blah, blah, blah. And it says OnlyFans $39.99, $29.99, right? And you like, $29.99. Oh, she's bad. Always check how many posts she got and when the last post was posted. That's one thing. This is one of the rules.
Jules,
because listen, some of them only got like 7 posts, right? And the last time they posted something was like maybe 6 months ago. So they're not frequently on there.
And if they got 300 subscribers for that $20.
Yeah. So you got to watch it. Now, there's this one, I mean, not that I know the name, but there's some that know the OnlyFans game real well. And OnlyFans really picked up when COVID hit because strippers couldn't strip at the club no more.
Word.
And they couldn't dance and they couldn't do the locked doors no more or whatever like that. So you see a lot of girls going on there trying to get that money or whatever, and then they lowered the prices like $6.99 and $7. And this is something I know, again, allegedly. Right.
That money ain't there how it used to be.
Right. So more people's on OnlyFans. But there's some good ones on there, right?
You said Drea, right?
Fellas, for you single fellas that want to see the this and want to see the that and see the this, that they will only charge you like maybe $7 or whatever, but they keep you coming back because they constantly post. They know the game.
Which one is that
And
called?
you can send them
Allegedly.
tips.
Allegedly.
I will share with you. There's
I don't
two.
know nothing about this. I don't know.
There's two that I learned about.
These are for the males. Women, I'm sorry, but y'all need to learn.
There's two that I learned about that are really the best ones. You get that bang for your buck. Listen. And then when you subscribe, and this is the last jewel, because this will get you, and this will keep your card will keep getting smacked. Your credit card will keep getting smacked. If once you join, soon as you join, and you subscribe to somebody's for this $7 or $10 or whatever they charging you, make sure you hit the unsubscribe. So yeah, but unsubscribe because then it will only be for that particular month. They won't keep hitting you.
Hope y'all paying attention out there.
Look, you see how I'm listening?
I am.
Yeah, because once you unsubscribe, it will pop up. It will say renew. If it don't say renew, that means you're going to keep getting hit each and every month on your card. And again, thanks for the person that told me all of this.
Allegedly.
Shout out to
this
the
is
club.
not from the general. This is allegedly.
So we touched on something
Thank
real
you.
quick that it took me hard, because I got ADD.
No doubt.
We mentioned strippers not being able to do the locked doors and the parties and stuff. You think the STD rates went down during COVID? There you go. I know what you mean.
Not in Atlanta.
I mean, it's less getting touched and all that provocative nature and like I don't know. That just crossed my mind.
Joe, that's a good question. STDs is COVID. People thinking you got the clap, you got COVID. You got whatever, they got something. I don't know, man. And everything is alleged. I'm sorry, like I said, my people, my phone got locked. I just went from the trap phone, now it's a locked phone because of T and the iPhone crew. I'm cool though, man. Shout out to my brother Sean, my family. Got the humble guy and the humble yourself shirt on. Bless me. Gonna have him on again. Shout out to Rel and the whole fam. I was watching my favorite podcast. I mean, I watch this all. That is my favorite.
Right,
this is my favorite.
right.
Let's be clear. This is my favorite. I watch us all the time. And if I'm not watching us in the morning, I'm watching the Man Cave Morning Show, and I'm watching all the other ones on BKS1, the Out Show that's gonna be on tomorrow. The sports show, the Live in the Cypher. If I'm not watching a BKS1 show, which y'all should be watching on the daily, I watch Drink Champs. And I was watching the Drink Champs with Mike Geronimo. If some people that might not know Mike Geronimo, he was artist from Queens, came out like in mid-90s, 95, 94. Had a song called Ish Is Real. And the person behind Mike Geronimo was Irv Gotti. Mm-hmm. Now, Mike, when he came out on his debut album, I think it was The Natural or Master IC, one of them. Once it was The Natural. He had a song called Time to Build. On that song, this is 1995, he has Ja Rule. He has Jay-Z. He has DMX on this song. And know who's the most popular person?
Classic song, Mike Geronimo.
Yeah. Mike Geronimo. So now he's on Drink Champs in one of my favorite shows, and it was one of the hardest episodes for me to watch because he got real emotional. Because like a lot of people that might be watching this, they're like, who the hell is Mike Geronimo? But we know all these other people, and we know Irv Gotti. Mm-hmm. He said to himself at that time, he seen what other people couldn't see. And Mike and Irv Gotti said something to him like, I should have made you sign this contract with it. Made you. Now, we all men, and we got one boss. I'm not talking about the general, I'm talking about the lady T, she's the boss in here. Can't none of us say to any one of us, I should have made. Not one of us. We can't say that. We grown. You feel me?
Word.
I ain't even that grown. I ain't want to say that word. But it's the truth. Now, he said that to him. Mike Geronimo's career did not pan out, and he stopped working with Irv. Some people look at it, you were on top. You had the best people. Look at you had all the DMXs, the Jay-Z's, the Ja Rules. Look at their careers. But you chose not to run with this person. You chose not to. Because you felt something inside this man right here you don't trust. Now, some people could be like, yo, man, it's BS. I got this little thing. Read that for me, D.
People only label themselves blessed when money is involved. It's deeper than that.
It's deeper than that. So what everyone looked at, and they look at Mike Geronimo, your career wasn't as successful as some of these other people. Right? But then let's look at what really happened with Irv Gotti. They really had that run that was crazy. Ja Rule and
Murder
Inc. Crazy, on fire. One of the biggest record companies. Shanti on fire. Who else was on? Black Child, he was not on fire.
Cadillac Time.
Shout out to Vita. Shout out to the field. Black Child was not on fire. But they were on fire. But whatchamacallit got pushed out the way. And when they asked when he asked Irv Gotti about him, he was an asshole. I was grown on that one. He didn't want to work with me. But what happened really when it came to Murder Inc.?
What happened to them?
What happened to Murder Inc.? Yeah. Because it's only a blessing when you're successful, right?
True.
Want y'all to see that again.
What happened was all this stuff caught up with them. That negative energy that they put out there caught up with them, I guess you could say.
The negative energy, the ego, the real soul of who he really was.
That Mike saw
from the
early.
gate. The feds came and bled them. The 45th president, 45 Cent, came and annihilated him. Did I say the word right? Almost kind of. I'm gonna get a point. 45 Cent came and crushed him. You're so big, your ego is so large that you could ish on this man right here. Some people will look at Mike Geronimo as he made a mistake. He should have went that path.
But he didn't care about the money.
He didn't care about the money. He cared about his integrity. And sometimes it's hard when you're still trying to live a normal life, but people look at you like, yo, you the man.
I mean, some people say he's crazy, but he must have understood, or I guess you could say he overstood himself enough to know that he didn't need that money to make him happy. Whatever he needed to make him happy was what it was. But, I mean, demons get over people. You know, he might have had his ways and things like that. But at the end of the road, he knew he wasn't going to give his soul up for the money.
At all. My cousin Tiff told me this a long time ago. She said, when she's teaching me about like Jesus and the devil and all that, she's telling me all this is real. Mm-hmm. And she said, if you want all the luxuries and big cars and all that stuff, you want it real quick, ask the devil.
Oh.
If you want that real quick, don't want to earn it, ask the devil for it, and you'll get it.
What's the DMX song? Damien?
Irv Gotti?
When he was talking to the devil?
It's part of who, correct? I never did it. That's one dare. I would not double dare and try again. You know what I'm saying?
True.
But it happens with these artists, and if y'all got time and y'all want to know more about Mike Geronimo, like it touched me because I'm watching an MC cry. I'm watching him be vulnerable, and that's not what we do. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, they was drinking a lot of. They took
a lot of shots.
They might have been pretty drunk.
I'm mad. I felt. Yo, shots will make you cry.
They was up.
Yo, it was funny as I don't know what. I'm like, yo.
They shot. Oh my god.
Did you? Cause I sit while I watch it. I'll be feeling like I got ace at the same time. It might just be sangria or something, but I'll be feeling like it's ace in my cup. I'll be into it. You know what I'm saying? I'll be into it. You know what I mean? It was a sad situation, but it's a real situation. Because some people, you don't know their stories or what happened.
But it's a situation of many in the music industry.
Of many.
A lot of commonality in
of
that.
Many. And then they go through their journey. And then they come back and see what was real. I feel like I'm talking to a brother right now. But I'm going to leave it at that. Because they go through the journey and they see all the hype, the hoopla, and the this and that. And then they'll come back to what was real. General, am I speaking the truth?
Messages out there.
You know what I'm saying? So it could get ill. Shout out to everybody who can keep their integrity. Shout out to everybody who can survive in that game. Because I'm not saying people don't try to be entertainment.
That's very important. Keep your integrity.
Keep your integrity. And whatever you do, keep your integrity.
Especially if you get it back.
Especially if you get it back.
Try that.
D, when we get that back, are we gonna act funny towards each other?
Nah, we go back to too far for that. then again, it depends on
how much, right? I'm like, what?
But
I'm gonna get that bag. I'm gonna get this wig right here. I am
See?
gonna be what? You
We
are
get
not
matching
going.
ones. We be Milli Vanilli.
I'm
Fam.
Milli, you what? Me and D gonna get these matching wigs, and we ain't gonna know none of y'all. We're gonna be acting like him. We're gonna be acting like Rick.
Fam.
Whoa. I'm not doing no coke.
Man, we don't need coke. We got the money.
See? Come on,
Matching
man.
wigs.
F yo couch, nigga.
My fault, General. General, I went over, but I knew that. I told you I was gonna touch you.
No. But you hit it right on the head. And it's funny that you said that. So I'm speaking to somebody, not gonna put their name out there. Very influential right now in the music industry right now. Just got a top executive position, like huge. And like having meetings with Stevie Wonder and that type of huge. We on the phone building last night. But one of the tests, he told me that the people that hired him for that position, one of the tests they gave him 100 G's, right? Just 100 G's. He put this, whatever, we just gonna use this 100 G's just for marketing and development. But you do what you see fit with it. They called him a month later. They said, you still got that 100 G's? He said, yep. Every cent of it is still in the bank. You didn't spend it on nothing? Nope. I didn't spend not one dime of it. It's in the bank. Okay, you didn't spend it. It's yours. You're officially a part of the team. It was a test. It was a test of his integrity. So that goes right to what you were saying. This is somebody that's in the game. They put him in a nice position now. Now, after they said that 100,000 is yours, then they gave him $1 million for the real marketing budget and to find artists and do whatever with that.
So he can really play.
Yes.
And do what
Yes.
he want to do.
Yes. And I understand why Mike Geronimo did what he did, and said what he said. I get all of that. I met Irv. I interviewed Irv. I talked to Irv. I know a lot of people in this camp. Mm-hmm. All right. Sometimes your biggest problem is, what's the old saying? Everything that glitters is not gold.
Absolutely.
And we have to be smart enough to see when something is not what it is.
It don't always glow like his hair.
Right. I had somebody say to me, yo, I went to this such and such in this big such and such studio and blah blah blah. Yo, and I thought it was all this, whatever like that. And this cat was just taking my money for this big studio. And then came and cut a joint in my bedroom, and it sounded bigger and better in my bedroom. Because he got caught up in what? The hype. The hype of the studio and the big giant mixing board, which they don't use no more. Everybody's cutting records off of laptops now and Fruity Loops and whatever like that. And if you know what you're doing and you're a good engineer, you don't need all of that. Mm-hmm. But the shiny little things that they put in front of this dude, they was taking all his budget money. And he could have came and cut it, at the studio, at the spot, whatever, on a smaller level that didn't look as shiny, but you got better product. And that's what I'm saying, man. People get caught out there, man.
I want to hold you one more question, and it's for everybody. But yeah, people get caught up in the hype.
Yes.
Everything is how it looks, even how they look. People don't even want to work no more. Put in work with their craft as much. They want to just have a look.
Yes.
Shout out to all my artists out there who work every day to perfect their craft.
Facts.
There's some people I could just be popular. Look at me. You can't look at me now because Tania broke my phone, and I just got this new. This is a problem when you go to Five Below and get the little stuff on that part. I got the screen protector, General.
You got too many bubbles on there.
I do, right. I got the case and all that.
But see,
but she still, I can't shine like I want.
She didn't think it was worth it because it wasn't the iPhone.
She really treating me like him right now. She treating me the boss.
That's what she did. She said, you know what? It's not an iPhone, so it's not worth nothing.
That's crazy. I'm not. Now, if I look like him,
she would have bought you a new phone.
If I look like Bobby Brown, that's what I got Bobby Brown. Last question. Yo, last thing I had, because the money.
Mm-hmm.
Now, money can make you flip a certain way. The whole shiny and this and that. I got a good conversation with my brother Ma. We know Ma. We can debate and argue forever. Talking about Kanye. Now, there's a million reasons why people cannot like Kanye. I could dig it. But one thing he was saying, Kanye is a billionaire. Why is Kanye complaining in life? He should not be mad at anything. He was telling me, well, why is he upset he wants to own his masters? He already is a billionaire. I'm like, well, he put in this much work. Why can't he want to own his masters? Why can't he say if it's about his children? Just because you have all this money does not make you above any issues in life. Yeah. You still go through stuff.
Right.
So I'm like, why are we looking at some of these artists? and Kanye might be the worst but I'm using Kanye because this was our actual conversation. Why we feel like these people can't complain now? Because they have money and they can't go through nothing.
Because you have people like Sweetie making comments about Birkin bags like she's not.
Who is Sweetie?
You don't know who she is?
Nah. And does she have only
Sweetie.
She
The artist. Damn, I know who Sweetie is.
She dates the one of the who is it?
Quavo.
Whoa, yo. Ever since Bad and Bougie, they don't get no respect no more.
Could I be honest? I just want to say I'm proud because all y'all in here is younger than me, and I know who all these damn people is.
Yo,
I know who Quavo is.
I put you on City Girls, though.
Yes,
I put you on City Girls.
Let me publicly say that.
Swati.
Let me publicly say that then.
Well, which one's sweet?
Since he put me on City Girls, I downloaded their whole catalog.
Yeah, that's her.
And I played at parties. And they rock to it.
And you see all the women who are proud of being scammers, shouting at. I don't know if you listen to their lyrics ever.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah. Shout out to all them scammers
I
out
do.
there. You're
But
not getting nothing from me.
Here's the whole thing, right? When it comes to celebrities, man, and them talking about all their money or what they got. Yeah, they got problems too. Mm-hmm. But see, what people don't realize, people are like, no, they got rich people problems. No, they got the same damn problems we do.
The same problem.
That's why you got certain celebrities committing suicide over love, or they break up with somebody, whatever like that, they commit suicide. Same issues they go through. They go through depression, the same things, domestic violence, anything we can endure, they go through too. And it's just what we got to realize, it's just the job. And one thing I learned from being around them, all right, and even though some of the ones, and I've been around some of the biggest ones, some of the ones thought that life revolves around them, and some of them was just like, just me and you, like we kicking it right now, whatever like that. They don't care about all the hype or whatever like that. And the ones that thought that everything evolved around them.
Let's be clear. You used to kick it with this person right here.
Yeah. No, heavy.
And you told me the coolness.
No, we ran heavy. We ran heavy for a hot second.
Definitely.
For a hot second. There was times where he was the dopest person in the world, and there was times where he was the biggest asshole in the world. And I was around him both times. So I seen a lot of different things. And my thing is, one thing I learned, though, about him, though, he's a decent dude.
No doubt.
So he doesn't get a lot of the credit that he deserves. And he's very talented.
No doubt.
He doesn't get a lot of the credit. And when he got married to Whitney and everything like that, and everybody just put all her downfall on him, I felt for him at the time. I felt for him. I saw what it was, but at the same time, she was an amazing person at the same time. No doubt. You know what I'm saying? We all got our demons. We all rock with our demons. True. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's why I hate when somebody tries to put somebody down because they got a drug addiction or they got problems or they got family issues or whatever like that, because we all go through this ish, man. We all go through it. So money to me is just nothing. And money to me, you just can buy extra things. That's it.
Buy these wigs right here. Could buy this beard right here. D, we want
to buy that beard.
So now, somebody want to buy that beard. Now,
so other than Kid, all the other celebrities you had on the photos of today were notorious cokeheads.
They were I did not know that. 50 is not a notorious cokehead.
Well, 50 don't count.
But that's 45 cents. Ain't even 50.
He's so cool.
Wayne.
Exactly.
Damn.
See? Come on, man.
Damn. I gotta get that.
Is that.
Now I gotta go back to the trap phone because this phone is broke, and I gotta act like I'm selling coke. That's what I did when I was like,
Streets is hot,
I
D.
felt like I was in the streets, D.
Streets is hot.
And
D.
guess what? I'm about to go back because I thought I was the man. I thought I was being
Damn,
blessed.
homie.
You need to get that phone back.
I thought I was being blessed. But I was humble, like my gear I got on right here. You know, shout out one more time. Showing with the humble guy. Humble yourself gear. Because I'm humbled again because my phone is broke. Man, shout out to all my barbers. Shout out to all my stylists. Shout out to everybody who was on the tune-in. I'm going to hopefully go back and check y'all when my phone unlocks. Shout out to the beautiful boss across there. Talia holding it down on the IG Live. You on the Beards Baldheads one? Shout out to everybody on the check-in. Shout out to my brother Mike Dicker. Touched home. Shout out to Dicker.
Welcome home, my dude.
Welcome home. Welcome home. And shout out to everybody you know who support. Make sure y'all watch BKS1 shows every week. And shout out to Soup in the hospital. We pray you get better. Pops, pray you get better. He is better. I spoke to him earlier. And everybody else, man. It's BKS1 Radio, Beards and Baldheads.
Peace.
Holla at y'all. Make sure y'all share this.